everybody, and welcome back to Petty Perfect. It's me, Darren Monroe, and I'm here to do more so of a get ready with me. Today we're going to be doing a full face because basically I don't see no other way to do makeup than a full face. Let me be honest, I have tried to do like the light natural look where it's just like a little eyeshadow and some BB cream and some concealer, and truthfully I don't see the point of it. I just don't. Like, because I still need my liner, I still need my eyelashes, I still gotta make sure there are no bags under these eyes, I still gotta make sure these blemishes are taken care of. So I'm just like, I'm over the natural look, I'm over the small look. It's like, whatever, just give me my foundation, give me my concealer, give me my setting powders, my setting sprays, my prep sprays. I want it all. So today we're gonna do just that. We're gonna get it all done. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna do a nice eye look, because granted my eyes look real drab and dry right now. We are going to get the foundation going, get the concealer going, get the lashes going. So make sure you have everything. Get out your palettes that you're going to use. Today we're actually going to using VA Cosmetics Supernova palette. It has 18 baked eyeshadow colors. 18 baked eyeshadow colors. They're really super cute, really nice. Give a little pop, give some subtle looks. I really love this palette. I have my prep spray that you guys know I love, my Urban Decay B6 prep spray. I did find a new setting spray because I ran out of my Urban Decay setting spray. It was a really sad moment, but I replenished it with the Master Fix setting spray, which was fine because I do like their Master Fix setting powder, both by Maybelline. I have my Becca Poreless Matte Primer. I do have my Maybelline Fit Me. This is matte and poreless in 360. 360 for all those beautiful cocoa women. My concealer, Fit Me 30 in Cafe. Fit Me 30 Cafe. I have some lashes. I have my eyeshadow prep spray, Urban Decay. This is eyeshadow primer potion in long lasting. I do have anti-aging that I wear, but either one I like them. And then my mascara, Urban Decay Perversions. I love this mascara. Troublemaker is also really good too. I really love that as well. It gives you nice long lashes. Like if you have lashes already and you didn't want to like use falsies, it makes them look gorgeous. I don't have lashes and I still love it, and I use it when I don't want to wear falsies. And then for my lips, Urban Decay, NYX Liquid Lingerie for the lips. This is the second collection, number 24 in Cabaret Show. I love their nude line. The second collection is actually better than the first collection for us darker girls. Us, you know, melon beauties. And then of course I have my blenders and my lashes, lash glue, all that. So let's get right to it. My face is clean. Just washed it, so I have nothing going on. For this prep spray, you're not to use any type of moisturizer beforehand. So I went ahead, washed my face, didn't use any type of moisturizer, so I can get my prep spray on. Shake it up, and prep. Did I go too much? Okay. I mean, I like to feel a little refreshed every now and then. So let's get that in, all nice, all wonderful. All right, now I'm going to use my Poreless Matte Primer, just a little bit. Remember, with this, a little goes a long way. I like to get it all over. And I do half at a time, half my face at a time. All right. Now, because I have very oily skin, I use my setting powder now to control some of the oils. And granted, everybody doesn't have oily skin, everybody doesn't have dry skin, so do what works for you. For me, I have very oily skin, so I do the prep spray, I do the primer, and then I also put on some finishing powder right now. And I just put it in the cap a little bit. I use my blender. I use a separate blender for my finishing powder that I use when I'm blending out my concealer into my foundation. And I'm going for an ashy look. I'm not doing a whole bunch like we cake at the end. We want to make sure our eyes set and look wonderful. I'm just putting enough to make sure I got an ashy look. So it's like, does she use lotion today? See, that's what I'm going for. A little gray. A little on the gray side. And I just want to get that all over. A lot of people oil up in their T-zone. My places of oil, right in here. Right in here, I get that nice greasy fried chicken look. And then if I don't do it right down here, right up in here, every looking like, ooh, what happened to her today? What happened to her today? No, I just have oily skin. All right, so while we let that work and marinate, we're going to start with our eyes. I like to start with my eyes. This way, if I have any excess that falls, it doesn't fall into my foundation and my concealer that I've already put together and got looking flawless. We're going to prime my eyes. Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Long Lasting. This a little goes a long way. Like, seriously. I'm just this much. It will take care of a whole eyelid. Now, you can choose not to prime your eyes. Some people do it with concealer as well. I don't really like that way, but some people do. But like I was saying, you can choose not to prime your eyes. That's up to you. But when you're wondering why your colors don't pop and they don't stay where they're supposed to stay all day long, because you didn't prime that much. I'm just telling you now, if you want to skip this step, go right ahead and skip the step. It don't make me no never mind. But 3-4 hours into the day, when you realize your shadow falling in them cracks and it's starting to gather in the little creases, it's because you didn't prime. You can use eyeshadow primer, or if you ran out, don't have any, or you never did it before, not too sure what's going on, where to find it, blah blah blah, you can use concealer. Not a thick layer of concealer, a thin layer of concealer goes a long way as well. It's a little itty bitty eye. Don't go crazy with it. Alright. Now, it's time to get some colors going. I wasn't too sure if I was going to do like a green look or a blue look. And granted, I'm not going to do both because I'm indecisive. I am indecisive, but that's not the reason I'm going to do both. But I think I'm going to go with a green look. So, the star of the show today is going to be this green here. And we are going to use this darker color right here on the outer corner. This green is going to be the star of the show in here in the lid. And I think we're going to base it out with this. We're going to get a nice foundation going on the eye with this color. It's a brownish color. That's what we just want to start with. We're going to use this color in the outer crease to blend out this green. I know it sounds crazy and it sounds wild, and at this point you're probably like, what is this chick thinking? But it'll all come together and it'll all work out. Trust me, please. So let's get going. So I'm just going to take some eyeshadow brushes. Just a little funky set that I bought. Nothing special about them. I'm doing this one because it has like, it's kind of wispy. Not that thick, not that formed. Like it's, you know, free loving and loves life. All that wonderful crap. So I'm just gonna put that at the top. That wild brown color. I'm just putting that right along top. Like I said, it's just to base it out. Get me a nice base color to work off of. And you see I'm just switching my brush back and forth, keeping it real light and not doing anything too heavy. Next, I'm going to take a similar brush, real wispy. I'm going to get the darker black color going right on the outer of my eye. And I'm just dabbing it in. Not creating any form to it right now. Just dabbing it in to get the area that we want to do formed. So you see what that's doing? See, I told you. It sounds crazy. And then I'm working it into the crease of my eye. Okay, it's a little closer. Working it into the crease. So I'm dabbing it on the outside and then working it into the crease of my eye. What you do on one side, you got to do on the other. I'm just dabbing it on the outside. And then I'll work it into the crease. Now working it into the crease does give it some like light definition. There we go. Yes, let's define that eye. What I'm going to do is work on my inner lids. So for that, because it's a little more defined, the area that we're going to be in, I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. Forgive me. And I'm just going to downstroke it in the area that I want it. And then form it out. Downstroke it and then form it out. So downstroke it and then form it. So you're doing the motion of like creating a cut crease, but not 100%. I'm going to do this to the second eye too. So I'm starting from the middle and working my way all the way to the inner. And then I'm forming it out. So just a little bit more because I really want my green to pop. Sure, you got it going on this side as well. So I'm still starting from the middle. same motion of a cut crease. And over here, the same thing. So here we go, see? So you see what I'm doing? So I'm just, like I said, I started in the middle, worked my way down just to cover the area from the middle, worked towards the inner corner. And then once I got to the inner corner, I formed it out as if I was doing a cut crease. Now this helps with the blending of the two colors you see right here. So when we go back over with the black, it's not really competing. Now let me show you on the other eye. So I'm downward motion, right in the middle, working my way to the corner, and then I'm forming it out as if I'm doing a cut crease. So now that I got that going, I'm going to go back in with the black color and hit it right on the ends here so it'll blend together. And it's not a whole bunch that you need because you're just doing this to blend them in. To get that blending going. So simple, so easy. See that? Nicely blends out a little bit because we're just trying to blend the colors together. And just dab it. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness! Fabulous. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna go back in with our base color and just hit the top a little bit, just to help blend everything in. And I'm just doing the upper eyelid. I'm not getting into the actual browns, into the actual greens. It's just because we went back over this area with the black. So we want to make sure it still blends out on the top as well. Bam. Alright. So about this time, I start to feel a little crazy. Like I always tell you, like, okay, maybe I did make some mistakes. Maybe I did not pick my eye colors correct, but it's just because the eye hasn't fully formed and I got this crazy ashy look going on around here, so I'm like, I don't know. But what brings it all together is a little mascara and some eyelashes. So let's get our mascara going. And what I kind of feel makes it easy for me when it comes to doing eyelashes and mascara and that detail eye look is one of these cute little mirrors here. So what I do is I place the mirror under me, so in essence it looks like my eyes are closed but I'm just looking down. So that helps when you're putting the mascara on, so you don't get it in any of your eyeshadow that you've already like perfected and gotten to a T. Because essentially it seems like your eyes are closed. So granted, I haven't fallen asleep on you. I haven't just like totally checked out. I'm just putting some mascara on. So take my little mascara and I go ahead, and even though I'm putting lashes on, I still put mascara on, because what I'm doing is I'm using it to underline. You don't have to use mascara to underline. You can actually use an eyeliner and get the inside over here to your eyelashes. And I don't trust myself with that. Like I totally feel like I'm going to poke my eye out, so I stick with the underlying the old-fashioned way, and that's by putting mascara on. So. And it does help to, you know, you're still, coating your eyelashes in mascara. I'll just use it to feather them out. Crazy part about this is you get to see right up your nose. No boogies today. I love that one eye totally works and the other one doesn't. Like, for whatever reason, these eyelashes decide they want to clump up and group up together because they miss each other. Not today, boo-boo. Not today. Alright. So, whatever. But as you can see, the look is kind of coming together a little better now that we got some liner action going on. Smooth that over. So, time for some lashes. Time for some lashes. I didn't really pick up any other lyrics for that. So I got these basic lashes, nothing crazy going on. Really super cute. Maybe I should. Let me put them on the back of my hand so you can see them. I'm not too sure how much this is gonna work, but just the effort that counts. Okay. Hey, how you doing? So, got these lashes. As you can see them, I don't want to tilt them too much. I think I know. But as you can see, there's nothing crazy about them. They're nice, cute, basic lashes. Didn't pay a whole ton of money for them. I love them, truthfully. They look great once you put them on. They give you a lot of va-va-voom, a lot of sass, a lot of pizzazz. I use these lash tweezers. I know I did promise you. One day I'm going to use some other lash tweezers. If you don't have lash tweezers, regular tweezers work just as fine. You can do it from the corner if you like. Some people like to do it from the corner. Some people like to do it from the middle. Some people use their hands to do it. In a crunch, I have had to use my hands. I do prefer using the lash tweezers from the middle though. So I just set them up on my lash tweezers. Get me some lash glue. Not too much. You don't need too much lash glue at all. I know that a little goes a long way. So, put some glue on there. Spread it out throughout the whole lash line. Make sure to get the ends. That seems to be like the important part. The ends. For whatever reason, like the end over here has trouble sticking on my lashes when I put my lashes on. Don't know why. I just feel like it tries to give me a hard time because it just doesn't want to let me be great. Let them dry. It doesn't take really that long. Not dry all the way, dry till it gets tacky. So this way when you place them on, you still have a chance to make the adjustments as you need. What we're going to be doing next, once we get our lashes on and popping, then it's time to get foundation and concealer going, and very after that we're almost done. We can't forget the highlight. You know how important highlighting is? Like, to look at your face with highlight and without highlight, like, highlight is life. Okay, so how I put on my lashes, and this is just my method of doing it, very similar to how I put on my mascara. Put the mirror under me, look down, and then I can apply them straight forward. Some people are total G's about putting on their lashes and go like that, bam, hit you with a lash. I've tried it before and I find that I'm going like this and it winds up I with glue everywhere and it just doesn't work for me. So I put on my lashes very similar, well, almost the same exact way as to how I put on my mascara, so I don't make a huge mess. I put my mirror under me, look down, so essentially it looks like I'm closing my eye, and bam, I can stick my lash right on. Some people can go like that, bam, lash. G's, freaking G's, MVPs of the game. I'm not on that level yet, so mirror it is. So like I said, it just looks like I'm looking down, lash, and then I tilt it up a little bit so I can adjust as I need. And my adjustment is making sure my corners are secure. My outer and my inner eye is secure. Bam. Secure. Wait. So we move on to the next one. I can't believe it just worked so perfectly. See how that looks? Okay. Right. Because remember, when you're looking over here, you kind of like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe, maybe not. This is what we want to do with life. Bam, you look over here, you're like, okay, she did that. Okay. I mean, minus the serious ash that look like I have under my lip. It is not from, look. Look, it's the setting powder, okay? Because I know I look nice and crazy right now. Like one of them bad little kids at somebody's school, and you would pick up your child from your friend's house and you see that little bad kid with the ashy little mouth. That is not me right now. It's not. It's setting powder. Don't put me in that category. Okay. There we go. Just start with a little bit. I don't know if I can remember this. Start with a little bit on the edge, and then I'm just bringing it out. Bringing it out. Not using a whole bunch, but I just bring it out, and then I do this. Bam. And now I'm just drying the lash. Just drying the lash. Just drying the lash. Just drying the lash. See, it's really coming together. I see there's not a whole bunch. There's not a whole bunch on there. Not too crazy. Nothing too wild. Even coat. Easy again. Even coat. So this way, when it goes on, it sticks right away. Got a lot going on. Alright, so once again, I'm looking down as if I'm closing my eyes. Bam. Put it on, and then I'm adjusting. Oh, so you don't want to play nice. And I tilt it up just a little bit so I can see a little better. Now, I know because you can see the lash go a little bit, no worries about that. It does not stay white. It dries clear, so everything's good to go. So don't fret, my pets. Bam. All right. We got progress, people. We got progress. Let's close this. And guess what time it is? Foundation time. So let's get some foundation popping off. Using my Maybelline Fit Me in 360. This is the matte and poreless. Really, really love the matte and poreless. It doesn't give you a dry look, so to speak, but it gives you an like even tone look where you just kind of look refreshed, but you kind of look, you know, you look really put together as well. So what I like to do is just put a little bit on the back of my hand in the size of really no more than a quarter. Oh my gosh, I think I'm running out. Really no more than a quarter. Made such a mess. See? Bam. Get me a brush. I love to use the flat paintbrush like foundation brush. Just get that going there. And I'm taking my time when I get under my eye because I do want to frame out my eye so I can get that crisp line. And what's also going to help me with that, blend out. Oh gosh, blend out. Please blend out. Alright, my earring is getting in the way. Let's take that off. Put that back there. But blend out. Blending out is so important. Don't stop like right here and then wonder why your ear, the area from your ear looks different because you didn't blend out. Blend out. Blend out, blend out, blend out. Getting under my eye, and I don't need to get crazy under my eye because my concealer will go there as well. blend out, people. Get this jawline. Get above the lip. The central part, people sometimes forget. Not sure why, really. I believe it's just as important because every face goes in your face. Get your nose, get in the corners of your nose, get right here. I don't know why people forget about this, right here. You don't need a whole bunch when it comes to these little areas, corners of your nose. People can tell when you don't do these things. Look, a lot of people pay attention to detail. Be one of those people. Get the corners of your mouth. Alright, look at that. We looking flawless. We looking flawless. Let's get some concealer going to add depth back to our face so we don't have this monochromatic, monotone look. Bam. Can I get my earring back, please? I wasn't going. Okay, so let's get some concealer going. And we're not getting crazy with the concealer. Like I said, we are going to use it to frame out our eyeshadow. So you just take it out. Up, kind of meeting the end of your eyebrow. And what the concealer does is add depth back to your face. And even though I have a blending brush that's gonna blend out, why not get it started with the concealer brush? Blend out. Alright, so now I like to let the concealer sit for a minute to actually marry and marinate and work in with the foundation. So when I go to blend with my blender, it's not taking off too much of the foundation, and the two colors or the two colors aren't competing with each other. So foundation is not competing with concealer, concealer is not competing with foundation. So what I do in the interim is move on to a wonderful thing I love to call highlighting. So places I'm going to highlight while this is working together. I'm going to highlight just above my lip, and I'm going to highlight my pretty little nose and up in here. So I'm going to use this for above my lip because it's small and gives me that detail that I need. And I use this, which people use fan brushes. I'm not a fan of fan brushes, to be very honest, but this gives me the dollop that I need and the line that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a goldish color using the same palette, because of course it does have some some bright highlighting colors. I'm taking this goldish color here and I'm going to highlight myself out. Also, because it's a goldish color, like a goldish brown, because it's baked, so it's not going to be competing with the green in my eyes. Oh, we'll do the inners too, to actually get a concealer on. So, as you can see, I just did a quick little dab, nothing crazy. Dabbed my nose, bang, 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 right on my nose, and then went up with it. Nothing too wild. It's just, you see how that light is coming through? Didn't put any more, but I'm just working it out. So it like smooths in. So it like blends in. Nothing too crazy. So I'm going to take my little brush and I'm going to, see? With the fan brush, you're going crazy in the area. I just want to define it. Nothing too wild. And then, without putting any more, I'm just going to bring it down the sides a little. That blends it out. See? Blending it out. Now, what else do I do? Same brush that I use for my nose. Don't add any extra to it. I just go in this whole area. Blends it out as well. I do purse up my lip. That's to keep it in the Cupid's bow area. So that little like indentation you have there, it keeps it in there. But that's just blending it all, so it's not too crazy. But I love a good highlight. So there you go. So it stands out just a tad. Just a tad. Alright, so we've got it working. They're doing good. They're looking like they're friends. Blending time. This is, I've said it plenty of times before, one of my favorite beauty blenders. It's called the Precision Beauty Blender from BH Cosmetics. All because of this tip right here. What this tip right here allows me to do is get up in all of these cracks and crevices. Keeps my line sharp, and I don't have to worry about any fudges, any mistakes, anything like that. So there we go. See that? Bam, all the way up in there. All the way up in there. And then I can go like this. Bam. Keep me on my line. Keep me on my line. And then just blend out. Blend out. Gets all up in my cracks and crevices, because if you're like me, you got mad skin under your eye, so that helps me with that. And it blends me out. Look at that. You see my line is still precise. I don't have to worry about messing up my line. Blends me out. Yes, if need be, blend up, blend down. You're blending. Bam. Next side. Blends me. Blends me. All up. Keeps my line. Blend. Look at that blend. Look at that blend. Blend up, blend down. And it's just a nice little light dab. Nothing crazy. Bam. Depth is added back to my face. How you like me now? How you like me now? Alright. So, time to get the eyes popping. We gotta get a little bit of highlight in these eyes. Taking the same brush I hooked my lip up with, and I'm doing a little dab. Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious. I just want to add a little sparkle to this inner corner. And it's the same golden brown color that's not gonna compete with that eyeshadow, but just add a little pop to it. And you see I'm keeping it real light. Keeping it real light. And I am blending out because I don't want it gooked up in one little area. Keeping it real light. But adding a little pop. There we go. Mmm. 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 How you like me now? And last but not least, we're gonna add some lipstick. Like I said, liquid lingerie in the color Cabaret Show, part of the second collection in the lip lingerie. I need to get precise, so I'm gonna use my Handy Dandy mirror. Fabulous nude color. Gotta get that precise line going. Now, if for whatever reason your hand is not as steady and you feel you made some type of error along the way, do not fret, my pet. Look at that. You can always go back in with some concealer, with your foundation, and tighten up whatever line you feel you messed up, top, bottom, whatever the case may be. But I did a good job today. Didn't mess up my line. So what's it time for? Finishing spray. Setting spray, finishing spray, whatever you call it. It's time for it. So let's get that going. And how do I look? Spring the hair. How did I do? How do I look? Do you like me now? Look at that. Our eyes, we got that crisp line going. Shadow going. Beautiful. We did a fabulous job. Wonderful nude lip. We did a fabulous, fabulous job today. Yeah, we did that. We did that. Cute little highlight going on. So, thank you so much for joining me here on Petty Perfect. Thank you for getting ready with me and seeing how I take in this process. Thank you for laughing and crying and calling me crazy. And I will definitely see you next time right here on Petty Perfect. It's your girl, Darren Monroe. Can't wait to get with you again.